Women. Can't talk about life experiences without talking about women. So, I have a very little amount of experience with women. Never been the popular guy. I wouldn't say I'm ugly. I'm very much just average. Very skinny though. Had a fat belly even though I don't drink because I'm allergic to alcohol. Speaking of alcohol, maybe if I wasn't allergic to it, maybe I would have more experience with women or in life in general, I think. Everyone I knew, they all loved drinking, and I do see that they make tighter bonds through that. But yeah, could just be me coping. Where are yeah, women. So as I've said, I don't have a lot of experience with them. I think I had more bad experiences than good. Back in high school, everyone has their own circle of friends already made, and I just can't get into those circles because I'm a weird kid. I'd noticed they would already have couples in those circles, and they would even bring flowers and stuffed toys, and the teachers would just let it go. I was like, no way I have the guts to ever do that. And breakup was also very eventful. The girl would let everyone know and would just drive that knife on that one kid's heart. But what's impressive is that kid bounced back quick and gets a new girlfriend the next week. Meanwhile, me over here, uh, just a stare from some random girl, and I would be thinking about it for days. Women being nice to you is dangerous. I know that should always be the norm, people being nice to each other, but me having no experience, I would always take it as a romantic signal. Basically, I'm delusional, and when I try to get close to sad women, you just know that they get so uncomfortable, they are just trying to do their best to not outright hurt my feelings, and I respect that. I would not push it and just move on, but I still fall for it over and over. Not as much now, especially now that most of my interactions are related to work. Obviously, they are just being nice, it's their job. You know that woman working at the front desk at any establishment, cafes, stores, any store, I'd be falling for them all day. It's embarrassing, and yeah, they get so much attention from customers and coworkers, they probably think I'm just another creep that thinks he has a chance. And you just know the attention they are getting is not just because it's about work. You notice when it's different, and you also notice who they choose to give that same attention to. It's the good looking ones, of course, the one who has so much confidence and someone who has status, and yeah, I'm not mad. That's just how humanity survive. Women pick the strong. It's pretty effective survival strategy in my opinion. So yeah, I tried dating apps around 6 years ago. I think that's where everyone who was left behind tried to go and maybe get lucky. Everyone already knows how horrible dating apps are, but back then I was hopeful I'd say. I would swipe right all day, all week, not minding how they look. I was just so desperate at the time. I'd get like one or two matches, but most likely those were bots. Tried to say hi, but I'd never get a reply. There was one who replied, but the moment she knew that I was broke, I got ghosted immediately. And honestly, good move by her. I don't subscribe to the woman should date a man for their potential or something. I know it could work, but it's way too risky for the woman and the future children, in my opinion. So yeah, dating apps just destroyed my confidence even more, but it did break the delusion, the fairy tale that was pushed to everyone when we were young. But then again, if I had been in any circle of friends, maybe I would have learned about it earlier in my life. So yeah, basically I got nowhere with women. I'm not saying they're bad or anything. I'm sure most of them are great people. It just feels like that part of life wasn't in the cards for me. And honestly, that's okay. Not everything works out the way we hope. Sometimes you have to accept the things you can change and put your energy into the things you can. For me, that means focusing on things I enjoy, continuing to grow as a person, and making the most of the life I have.